My name is Juan Fernandez from the Película Puerto Rico. Sir, I am very terribly excited to talk to you about Moonknight and your role in it. So first question is, there's sort of a stillness and calmness to your role in this that makes him even more powerful in what he needs to do and his agenda and how he comes across. I wonder, was that always on the page, or was that something that you found and brought to the character?
I think that was something that we invented together. This has been a real adventure for me because, when we started, I didn't really have a script. We had an architecture of what the story was going to be, but the comics don't really have a definitive Moon Knight villain. So I had to really build him in relationship. A good villain serves the hero's journey. And so I had a hero who's mentally ill. Now, normally that's jumping off place for villain territory, right? The villains are insane. But so I had to create an antagonist that was the opposite of my hero. And so I started thinking, what? If he's like the moon, he's inconstant, he's always changing. I should be consistent. I should be even. I should be balanced. And I kind of ran with that idea. And I found that what would be most frightening to an insane person is somebody who's absolutely balanced.
Insane. Yeah, that's awesome. So let me ask you this. Given that you started without a script and what you just said, I mean, there's sort of, I'm going to tap dance around a spoiler, there's sort of a Dr. Caligari thing that happens that sort of gives a role an extra, makes your meaty role even meatier. So is that having an untrustworthy narrator, does that make it exciting for you to try different things in the performance?
I think it's the thing that excited me most when they were telling me about the story. I was like, all right, that's really cool. That we're being told a story from a person who doesn't know who he is and who has mental breaks and blackouts. And so his relationship to reality is skewed. And so am I really a villain, or is he imagining me as a villain? Am I his doctor who he's turned into like a mad supervillain, or is he a supervillain that he's now imagining as his doctor? He doesn't know which. Is he really a superhero, or is this just something he's it creates a schism in reality that is really fun as a storyteller because it allowed us to be really playful.
It shows. So let me ask you this. I don't know if you sort of made the connection, but your character used to be an avatar for a god, and there's this whole discussion about sort of being trapped by, and enslaved by. So I wonder, when you take on a role, do you see the correlation between actor and role? Have you ever felt like you're the avatar for the role that you're playing when you choose the character in a project?
Yeah, what a cool idea. I've never thought about it like that. The joke I usually make is that I'm my character's lawyer. Like I'm seeing the world from his point of view and I'm just asserting his rights. But an avatar is a really interesting way to think about it, that I became John Brown's avatar when I played John Brown, or Chet Baker's avatar when I played Chet Baker. That's a cool idea. I think I'm going to use that.
All right, so happy to hand it to you. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah.
Stay safe wherever you are, okay? Thank you so much.
Yeah, you too, man. Appreciate you.